Thank you. Welcome back to Ultra Review, episode number 10. Before I talk about the episodes for this one, we talk about Ultraman episodes 8 through 11. Something bad happened to me on the way home from work. When I was basically on my way home making a turn, I got hit by another car. My vehicle did. I'm perfectly fine. My vehicle was damaged, and now it's the body shop. And it's probably going to be there for a couple weeks. So, yeah, it's sad for me. The fact that basically this happened to me. This was not on my thought to happen today. This is just completely out of the blue. I'm not going to go into detail exactly what happened. That's between me and my insurance company and the guy who hit me. So, this is a bit awkward to bring up, basically, in a transition to Ultraman, because that's just pure awesomeness. But I just want to stay positive, though it's going to be hurting me financially for a bit because of this. My car is going to be in the shop for 2 weeks, getting it fixed. I'm not going to go in detail exactly, how much it's going to cost, because that's private information, because it's probably going to cost me a lot. I'm not particularly happy with it, especially since I've got something else coming up really soon with it. But let's not talk about sad stuff. Let's talk about good stuff. Well, with this one, we're talking about episodes 8 through 11 of Ultraman, which, as of right now, I'm still planning to do this, where this is definitely planned, not the whole thing I talked about a bit. So, a bit ago. This is still planned where I reach episode 20, that's when I'll take a break from the series for a bit to work on the first 12 of the released episodes for One Piece. Yes, I do know that later on this month they're going to release episodes 1000, which means that, yeah, my guess is by the end of the year, or at least maybe start of next year, they'll be caught up. Yeah, seriously, they'll be caught up, which we're so happy with that. So, there's also a bit of sadness when it comes to Ultraman at this point in time. I read online, apparently they got their budget slashed for about 12 straight episodes, for about 11 straight episodes. Yeah, episodes 8 through 18 basically had very minimal budget. You might be thinking, why the heck was that? Well, maybe Super Riot was running low on money. It's possible, but who knows? This was the mid-60s. So these 4 episodes in particular, we are discussing Monster in the Anarchy Zone, the Lightning Operation, the Mysterious Diner in Space. This is a really fun one. And the Rascal from Outer Space. Now, these 4 episodes in particular, in the case of the first one, mostly put in the case of this one. Let's see if I can get to it here. In the Lawless Monster Zone. Yeah, this basically is about when, this island was closed off for a few years because the monster's there. Apparently it was declared safe, so the 4 observers went back. And then they lost contact with them. So the Special Science Patrol had to go out to figure out what exactly happened. They go to the island, attacked by various monsters. By the way, the monster in this episode, we have Red King channeling Mungler. Mungler is basically a rock monster. Yeah, this is also the first episode where... So we have Channeler, which basically is a modified suit from Ultra Q. Yep, it's a loosely modified Pagola suit. Yep, there's also the Red King. Yeah, the spy pack is called Red King. It's basically just a dinosaur-like thing where it's like... Where it's here, and of course there's also the Short-Little Pigman, which he is also a modified creature from Ultra Q. Yeah, it's a modified suit, which is used for Gorman. Yeah. It's a very interesting episode. I do enjoy this one. This was really fun. Lightning Operation. Yeah, we have this monster who is basically known, Gobra, who attacks the town, who destroys the town, and goes down for another town. So the only way to stop it is to, send some uranium his way. And eventually he's defeated by Ultraman, who rips up all his fins. And like, that's interesting. Yeah, but then episode 10, oh boy, this is a fun one. Yeah, so we have this scientist who's obsessed with dinosaurs. So he creates his own dinosaur. Except the dinosaur is literally a Godzilla. I'm not kidding, it's a freaking Godzilla suit. Well, it's a modified from two different Godzilla suits. And you're thinking, which one? Well, it's called Juras, who's got like a fin around his neck. As far as first one, we have the head of the Denshochi Goji suit, which is used for Invasion the Astro Monster. Yep. And the body from Moshi Goju from Mothra vs. Godzilla. And here's something interesting though about the suit actor. His suit actor is Godzilla's normal suit actor, or the one who did the first 12 movies. A guy by the name of Hiro Nakajima. Yep. He, of course, betrayed this. In a way, he's playing Godzilla again. Oh, yeah, definitely. I'm like, that's interesting. Yeah, and apparently, what happened is that, what's his name? Because Subaraya basically needed a different design for monsters, so he asked Toho for using these two suits. And because they're going to new suit anyways, he's like, look, okay, you can use this suit, no problem. And this is the second time they use a Godzilla suit in the series. The last time was actually back in the pilot episode of Ultra Q. And you have Ultraman versus Defense. It's like literally, get this, it's Ultraman versus Godzilla. Though he's not called Godzilla, he's referred to as Jadis. Which, he's in the thing about some laser blast and he blows up. Oh no, he just hit a few times and he just collapses in blood. And the scientist dies himself at the end of the episode. The scientist was also rumored to die when he was in Loch Ness. Basically, it was in Scotland. This definitely was a really fun episode. I thoroughly enjoyed it. In the case of episode 12. This one is a kid episode. Yeah, and it's a bit of a kid episode for the first quarter of it, and then basically the whole thing is this meteor comes down from space, and it grants children wishes, taken by Special Science Patrol, and then it's taken by a reporter, creates a monster, Ultraman basically comes in to beat it. It's a pretty weak episode. For basically 11 episodes, after basically pretty strong episodes we've had so far, this is probably part of the weakest episode of the whole series, because it's like a monster created out of thin air, because they needed to have a monster for the episode. And the episode ends with Ultraman making a second appearance in the episode, right after he beat the monster, send him off to space. Never heard from him again. Yep, and yeah, that's particular view. Next is going to be Case Closed, and then hopefully get a chance to watch more Ultra Q, which has only got 9 more episodes left. Now, how am I going to do the next 2? Well, next one obviously will be 4 episodes, but the last one's going to be 5. Just so I can basically finish the first half of the series and move on to One Piece. Okay, next video. Bye.